Okay, something has gone horribly wrong here.
Great. I love it when that happens.
When I move the window around, there is a section that moves in ways that it shouldn't. So we're just gonna...
That's a great sign.
We're just gonna try... Are you seeing this, by the way?
No. Oh, no, now we're in. Yeah, no, I'm seeing it now. What is that bit you're moving?
I'm moving the entire window, but it's...
Okay.
But it's also got, like, a section right there. So we're just gonna try scooching this to this monitor, and then moving OBS to this monitor.
Oh, I can't wait to see how this breaks everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
I played a little bit of this just to, like, make sure it worked, but we're still...
Oh god, you rolled it out super hard there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that seems to have worked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool little icon.
It is.
That little thief guy.
Look at him. I did, like, the first 2 missions. And by 2
I
missions,
didn't even know this
mean-
game had missions. I thought
like-
it was like a sandbox thing.
Well, I'm loosely saying the word mission here.
Oh.
Do loading.
Oh, another little thief guy is running.
Oh, what the?
Uh-oh.
I see you got my screen. Go to Black Bay.
Hold on. Something's
Oh, no.
gone wrong again. Why did it change resolution? That's amazing. What if we just went back to 1280? There we go. That's better. So there are a bunch of really great fake thief websites over here.
Oh.
Like Tools for Thieves
I set up a page on there for the TV. Go there and sell it.
and Black Bay here, where you sell
Yeah,
things.
good work.
Oh, that makes sense.
Click on the Rent a Thug tab.
It's like eBay, but it's also the black market, so...
Yes. There's also
Totally unlike the real eBay.
There's also Steal Your Forums,
Now here
Rent
you
a
can find
Thug,
a little
and
extra
House
work.
Ripoff.
I put one on there just for you. The one with the dishes. Okay. Now, drive back to 110 and break some dishes with a crowbar.
Wants me to break some dishes with a crowbar. Can I not? Hold on. Oh, okay. Cannot buy. Great. Did it save? Hold on. It did not. Boop. Can I buy it now, maybe? There we go. So now I theoretically have a lockpick. Yeah. Anyway, let me just get in my car and we're gonna stop by the pawn shop before we go to the neighborhood to go break that guy's whatever. Uh-oh, bitrate, come back. Thank you.
Welcome back.
This man is very Russian.
This game seems very Russian.
Yeah. I don't know where this game was made, but it does seem like the type of thing that is probably European.
I'm just
Probably,
gonna assume Russia.
probably difficult to pronounce. Also, kind of wild, and that I wasn't expecting. There's like driving mechanics in this game. So we're just gonna...
Also, oh, what? There's a Switch version of this game.
Yeah, there is.
I didn't know that.
And we're, you know, hanging out in this neighborhood. I'm just gonna do a little running. Just out for a morning constitutional here. In my black gloves. Definitely not a thief. And we need to break their dishes here. We're gonna try lockpicking.
Okay, but can you break their dishes and then also steal all their shit?
I mean, probably.
Apparently, it's developed by Polish studio Noble Muffins.
Oh shit.
So Polish, not Russian.
I broke my lockpick.
Oh, son of a bitch. You should have bought 2 lockpicks.
I should have bought 2 lockpicks.
Can you
Luckily,
just break the door open with a crowbar?
I can't break the door open with a crowbar. I can break a window open with a crowbar.
That seems like a good move.
I can run in here and steal this toaster.
I like that you just walk around with your hands out in front of you like a thief would.
Yeah, you just gotta keep your skeevy hands going.
Can you mod the music for this game so you just listen to Subhuman the whole time you're thieving?
I have to assume so.
Steal that toaster. How... Have you stolen anything, like, worth actual money, or are you just stealing people's junk?
I stole a TV.
Okay.
But
Was it like a good TV,
No,
or like an old...
it was,
okay.
It was explicitly an old TV.
It's like a CRT?
Yes.
Great.
You stole someone's, like, backup GameCube TV that they played Smash on?
Tools
Yes.
for thieves.
Guy wants me to go buy a lockpick. It's like, cool, thanks.
Fuck those dishes.
Yeah. Fuck this toilet. Oh! I wasn't expecting to actually mess up that toilet.
You fucked up his plates and you fucked up his toilet. Can't eat and he can't shit. His life is basically over.
Also,
Jesus.
very important. You don't want to walk around with a crowbar.
Yeah, that does seem suspicious. Like, if I saw a dude just walking with a crowbar, I would be worried. I might call somebody. Also, I'm gonna be super real. Considering the job was to go in and smash that guy's dishes, maybe you should have just broken a window to begin with instead of trying to lockpick your way in.
I mean, probably, but it was worth a shot.
And did you make sure to park directly in front of his house to be as suspicious as possible?
No, I parked in this parking area a little bit away.
Okay.
Oops. Hold on. This driving is surprising.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I probably would have immediately fucked that up and literally parked in front of the house I was gonna rob. Which seems like a great way to stay hidden.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I've never claimed to be a good thief.
You just play one on TV.
I don't even. You play one on the internet.
I do. I got a thief rating of A.
Welcome back.
I mean, A is good.
Yeah. I got an S+ once.
Oh, what'd you do there?
The second mission. I didn't even get an S+ on the first mission. I just got an A on the first mission.
I like that you fell from the sky in front of the pawn shop.
You know.
As thieves do.
Yeah. I played Persona 5. I know that they do it. They're very, you know. Also, just want to point out that I live in, like, this weird garage.
I mean, you know, as thieves do. Maybe you can buy a better house later.
Maybe.
Get a better hideout. Maybe you can start operating out of a mansion.
Yeah.
At that point, you're just like one of those, like, thieves from Skyrim who's, like, decked out in super expensive gear, but you're still stealing, like, $300 worth of silverware. out of like random shitty houses and apartments. It's just like, why? You're so much better than
Get
this.
yourself into trouble. Try it on a training lock. I left one in the garage.
Try lockpicking on a training lock, says Vinny. Thanks.
You should probably do that so you don't break your lockpick or something.
Probably.
So what's the difference between the DIY lockpick and the other lockpick?
I can only use the DIY lockpick because I'm a level 1 lockpick man.
Oh, you're not good enough for the real lockpick?
No.
That makes sense. Did you buy more than one?
I did. I bought a
You did a
handful.
good job on that old TV.
Also,
in the
this is
empty
just
house.
Skyrim lockpicking, which is hilarious.
I thought that might be a thing, because look at it.
Go to 111 by 7 a.m. and watch.
I mean, hey, people liked thieving in Skyrim.
Yeah. That was like the only thing I ever did in Skyrim. But yeah, see the regular lockpick requires lockpick level 2, but the DIY simple lockpick, I'm good. We're gonna buy some house security tips for this 111 that just says house security, yo, you can pick their lock super good. We gotta go case that. Now we're doing some joint casing here.
Yeah,
Like we're a thief.
like a real thief.
Yeah. We're also just gonna sleep in this car.
Can you also mod the game so that it just plays like behind the mask every time you're in your car just hanging out?
I bet.
Just play a bunch of soothing Persona 5 music as you go about your day.
That'd be nice. Alright.
Some serious lens flare happening over here.
It's like J.J. Abrams.
It's like Mass Effect 3.
There's a box in there. Wait for them to leave and get me that box.
Gotta get Vinny that box. There's an important box in there.
Oh, but there's also a person.
Yeah, I gotta wait for that person to leave.
And couldn't tell if that person was sitting on his bed or taking a shit.
Why not both?
Well, for a number of reasons. It's gross being the key one. Look, man, a man who's going to sit there and shit himself on his bed is not a man you want to steal anything from. That is Thief Deterrent 101.
Well, I raised suspicion because I was crouching in a weird place.
I mean, you're literally peeking over this fence into a person's window, wearing an all-black, like, leather outfit and gloves, and with skeevy hands going...
It's my skeevy hands motion. It'd be really cool if that person would leave.
Maybe you're going to have to kill them.
I'm a thief, not a murderer.
Can't you just, like, wait?
I can wait, like, in the car. I can't just... I can't Skyrim meditate or Witcher meditate.
Yeah, but, like, can't you just go back to your car and wait?
I mean, I could. But what
Because you
if...
might have to, otherwise this guy could be here for hours.
I think
You'll go to work at some point.
I think he's almost going. Like the...
How do you know?
I assume the little bars up in the top right mean something. Like, I assume once the living room bar gets out of the red, he will leave. Will you leave?
You should probably just go wait in the car for him.
He's leaving.
Okay. See, I hate this because it just reinforced your idea that you were right.
I was super right. Also, I want to point out that, like, he walked down the street, like, a very small amount and then vanished.
So he left in the way that Sims leave their homes.
Yes. Let's see, what can we steal from this man?
Probably not much. He does not seem to have a lot going on.
I can steal a radio. And an old TV. Box with shady content. Oh, that old TV stealing toilet bandit struck again. So I want to point out that, like, you can't shut doors if you're holding this big TV, which is hilarious. Like, you can't interact with anything if you're holding something heavy.
That makes some amount of sense.
Yeah, but, like, you should be able to shut a door.
I mean, you could put the thing down and then shut the door and then pick it back up.
I mean, yeah, that's what you have to do, but
So then do it. Don't be lazy.
I...
You're gonna one-hand this thing while you reach over and shut the door.
You just use your body, or, like, your foot.
I mean, that works for some doors, but, like, if you go through it the other way, then you can't kick a door closed when you have to pull it to you. Not without a really awkward thing, and you've got to shift your weight around, and you're gonna hurt your back like that. This thief is practicing proper lifting and carrying, like, procedure, and you want him to be unsafe on the job.
I do.
Well, that's on you. This is proper thief simulator. He's not some chump. He's not going to throw his back out carrying some shitty old radio.
Or TV.
Or TV. You know, if you parked closer, it wouldn't be as long of a walk holding someone's radio.
Or TV.
Or TV.
The radio's just in my backpack. I don't have to carry the radio.
For some reason, I like the idea of you stealing, like, a big old-timey radio.
Oh, I leveled up.
Yeah.
See, I can get the ability to throw bricks, which is for some reason labeled as agility. I can get more lockpicking, or I can appraise items on the spot. I feel like lockpicking is the way to go here. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Welcome back.
Get this junk out of here. Pawnshop Man does not want box with shady content. Pawnshop Man runs a legitimate business. Thank you.
The Lombardis think their friend on Greenview needs a new window, but they think the one they got's fine. Go prove them wrong.
Just gonna go break someone's window, I guess. Which also, like, not really a thief thing. Like, this is just a vandalizing thing.
Well, they're not renting a thief. That whole website is for renting people to go, like, vandalize things and whatnot.
Rent a thug.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like my skills are being underutilized here.
They are. You could make more money just going and stealing random things instead of doing missions for that thug site.
This isn't even, like, for that thug site, I don't think. I think this is just, like, to go break, like, this is what my dude just wants, is just go break a window. See if I can figure out how to... Oh, wait. Amazing. Also, like, you don't have a big... Thieves don't jump very well, turns out.
Well, not yet. You've got to level up, probably.
Oh no! The police are coming. I must run. Oh boy. This is less than ideal.
You seem to have gotten yourself in some trouble.
Oh. Hiya. Oh.
Do you have like a stamina meter that's about to run out and then you just like collapse into the dirt?
No, but I got
Okay.
arrested somehow.
Well,
Maybe I should have hid. Because there was like that dumpster. Just be like Resident Evil 4, just hide in the dumpster and...
I guess you got arrested because that cop pulled a gun on you.
Look, I'm just saying I could outrun them. Can I hide in this? Yeah, okay. I can in fact hide there. That's great. Boop. Alright. I'm in this dumpster. I'm still in this dumpster. Nope. I think there goes the cop, like, just sprinting back to his car. Oh. Think they're leaving? Maybe? There goes one. Maybe, sort of. Having some issues. It'd be really cool if this other star would go away. I'd even settle for like this person right here to move on so I could hop out of this dumpster and maybe try and run for it. There we go. Yay, I lived. Yay. Doing my thief skip. Toggling my flashlight. Oh, hey, cool. I ran over a sign and it cost me $1 to repair my car.
I mean, that makes some amount of sense. You would have to go get that fixed.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, a house got broken into and then someone ran into a sign. And you've got a weirdly sign-shaped dent in the front of your car. This seems suspicious.
Technically, it was the back of my car, which would probably be
back
even
of your car.
more suspicious.
But that said, $1 seems awfully generous to repair your car.
Just a little bit. Hello.
Howdy.
Cars or video game cars?
Video
Game car.
Oh, this is different.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Good different or bad
there
different?
Sounds like some 1920s thing.
I mean, most of the stuff TFB has stolen has been from the 20s.
Tools for thieves.
Hey, that lockpicking looks different.
Yeah.
Can I identify this game?
This is
I can't.
Thief Simulator.
The answer is no. I would not have been able to identify it.
If it ain't broke, fix it
It's
with a
very
crowbar.
Polish.
Oh,
Word on the
man.
street is the toilet.
Yeah.
This is actually a story mission about breaking a dude's toilet.
Great.
Amazing.
Still really shocked this game has a story.
Oh, I could steal a printer from this house that's worth a lot, apparently.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's definitely probably the most expensive thing you've stolen so far.
I was gonna say, there's some expensive printers. You want a good quality office style printer that's several $1,000s you can spend easily. It would also be a pretty big, heavy printer, but
So far, I think the most expensive thing he's stolen is like a shitty old CRT TV, so
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, not
yeah,
a
there's
very-
room to move up in the world.
I mean, I did steal that box with shady material in it.
That's true, but they wouldn't even buy that from you.
Well, no, because I sold it on evil eBay for $100
fair.
bucks. See, they said there was nobody in the house between 9 and 2, So we'll just sleep in this car until 9 a.m.
Fun of the final day.
Alright, time to go do some thievery. And by thievery,
Some crimes.
I mean break.
You are following Persona 4's rules for thieving, right?
What is Persona 4's rules for thieving again?
There was that one question about what's the most common time houses get broken
yeah.
into or whatever.
It is like 9 a.m., so I mean...
Yeah, it's like right after everybody leaves from work.
So unfortunately, it seems that I cannot lockpick this house. Wait, is this 112 or 113? Okay, this is 113.
Is their lock too advanced to pick?
It is.
Their windows aren't advanced.
They're not, but they are alarmed, which means we gotta go hide in that dumpster again real quick.
Or you could get in there and bust that toilet and get that printer and get out real fast.
I mean, I could, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, it would if you parked closer.
But I mean, this dumpster's
Can
very...
you climb that tree and hide in there?
No.
Damn.
Maybe
You
with
just
more...
hide in front of...
Maybe with more skill points.
Did you just hide the dumpster, like, right in front of the house?
No.
Like, right in front of the cop, I mean?
No.
Okay, because I thought I saw the cop's lights right before you jumped in.
I mean, probably. There's some lighting bugs in this game, so you probably saw those, but I think I'm safe.
Okay.
TFP, thief,
Yes.
or perhaps just petty vandal.
Really, at this point, it could go either way.
Next, you're gonna ding-dong ditch some poor suckers.
They had it coming. Who gives out bananas on Halloween?
That's fucked up.
I feel like this police hide thing could be a little bit faster, but you know.
Yeah. You should be able to wait in the dumpster.
Yes.
Smoke a cigarette in the dumpster.
Oh hey, I think there's a cop car like right here.
And you steal that cop car.
I don't know. It's jiggling like there may be someone in it, or it may just be glitching out.
If the cop car is shaken, don't come bacon. Tried.
You did.
It was a good effort. Please leave. I have like 2 hours with which to break this family's toilet. Before I have to go back to my car and sleep. And then by then, maybe they'll have fixed their windows.
The world.
Alright. Oh, they have a TV too.
You should also probably steal that.
Their TV is way nicer than the other TV.
Yeah, their TV's flat even. It's like a modern TV.
Uh-oh.
Probably his horrible overscan.
You should steal all of these people's shit. Can you put all of this stuff into a comical sack and then take it with you?
Unfortunately, I got spotted, so,
Damn it. Just grab the printer and run. Just break their TV, get the printer, or break their toilet, get the TV or printer, and get out. You keep missing the toilet.
it's fine.
The toilet was shockingly evasive.
All I got
Trank gun.
I got tased through a wall.
Ah, you got XCOM'd.
Yeah. Let's do a little bit more digging, because I feel like there may be like a back door or something that can actually be
Oh, I think you
fixed.
got tased through the window.
Appreciate that you broke that window. Like, here's a freebie on the house.
Yeah.
Mine printer. I don't think I've seen you get. Oh, yep, you just got tased. Siphon filtered.
If only you had closed that window behind you.
I had already broken it.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say he
know.
broke it.
But I did appreciate that you had to break it and then open it to throw the printer out and climb out yourself. Breaking it was not enough. You're gonna have to hide in the dumpster again, or are you just gonna, like, speed run this break-in?
Well, I'm gonna try doing better than not at all.
After you go in for a morning jog, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Going for a morning jog in your leather coat and gloves in what appears to be the middle of summer. Nothing suspicious here whatsoever.
Nothing whatsoever. Oh, this is so much easier if I just do this.
Oh?
Hey, there's a dude.
Don't leave your windows open, kids.
Better knock that dude out.
Did you just find an open window?
Yes.
Oh, that works out then.
Also, that key was surprisingly hard to steal. Just stick this guitar in my back pocket, you know.
Whoa, that is a really open window.
I thought for a second you could steal that jacket.
I also did, and I was very bummed.
Oh, you can steal a guitar. Yeah, these people are, like... You should honestly probably steal some of this stuff. Can you, like, take it back to your car and unload and then come back for more?
I'm not sure.
It feels like a thing you should be able to do, that's for sure.
It does.
That one guy just walking around the block sees you every time. It's like, hey, what's up? Nothing much, just, you know.
I'm just making multiple trips back and... Can you go close the curtains or something?
Sadly, no.
Damn it, that seems like something
Leather-clad
you'd really be able to do.
Just doing thief things, don't mind me.
Ooh, phone.
A Noke phone.
Just crawling around in somebody's house with a crowbar. It's fine. Also, if you have the key, can you just open the doors now?
I can't.
Get that printer.
Can you just make a pile of expensive shit outside the window to come back and get later?
Maybe. I feel like I may just take this printer and run, though.
They've got that TV, though.
They do have that TV.
Think about how much money you could get for that TV.
But
It could
I
speed
mean-
things up so much.
I mean, this printer, like, the game literally said this printer is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but the TV could be too. I'm saying get both. I'm not saying leave the printer.
Yeah, but, like, it's already, like, noon, and by the time well, we'll see what time it is when I get back to my car.
Just, yeah, get to the car, put this up, then drive the car back and start loading that shit up, and then just get out of here. Just literally back the car up the open trunk to the window.
We might
and
be
start
getting
throwing stuff directly into your car.
a bit ambitious here.
Oh, hey.
What are you playing?
I am playing
Thief
Thief
Simulator.
Simulator.
Oh, how appropriate.
Because I was trying to think of a birthday present, and this is all I could think of, because,
Oh, sure.
yeah. What else would you get, TFP, than Thief Simulator?
Yeah, what else would you get the man who has everything?
A way to steal other people's things.
Yeah, he's already got Cop Simulator and Judgment, so...
Yeah.
It's true.
Man, can I just talk for a moment about how much I fucking love Judgment?
It's your birthday.
Is it your favorite Yakuza game?
I don't know if it's quite there yet,
Okay.
because, like, 4 exists.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
It's both of your birthdays, so if you want to just talk about Judgment, you can.
I mean, I haven't played it at all. Yeah, at some point I
Oh.
will, but... Fuck.
You haven't yet seen anything about Ass Ketchum?
I've seen about Ass Ketchum.
I thought you were joking. I was...
It's the title of the Jim Sterling video that he put up about that game. It's just Ass Ketchum, and I was like, oh, the localization Yakuza is so good.
It's so good.
Can a man not carry a laser printer around without people freaking out anymore?
See, this is where you shouldn't have parked so far away, TFP.
I didn't think it'd be that far away.
You
You're not a
parked
very good
really
thief.
far away.
Aren't you a better thief?
It's a great question.
That's a great question.
I mean, this is what he's playing this game for. This is
Yeah.
practice. These are dry runs.
Police were called.
For the next time we all meet up in Minneapolis.
Yay.
And all that shit goes missing and ends up in the hotel room.
Crime time.
all that stuff goes missing from sex
P4A
worlds.
crime time.
You do not want to try to break into Sex World. That is the most heavily fortified location in the
Sex World
city.
breaks into you.
Oh god!
Did you get tased in the
I
dumpster?
did.
Sorry, that's just a fantastic mental image.
Okay, we're gonna...
Just
I'm liking
a
this
thief
game.
writhing in the dumpster as he's being tased amongst the garbage. You did not hide well.
I did not. We're... Making Mad's right. We're gonna park closer.
Man. Oh yeah, I played one of your levels, TFP, in Mario Maker 2.
I saw.
Yeah. It was alright. I guess.
What do you like in a level, Rob? What does it take for you to have a good Mario level?
The guy that made Country Roads out of a Mario level. Where you just run to the right in Country Roads place. And also they made one where Old Town Road as well.
So you're saying you just want a music simulator with Mario. You want Mario Paint.
Mario Paint's alright.
Mario Paint is alright.
Mario Paint's pretty good.
I remember when YouTube, like, I feel like the early days of YouTube was a lot of Mario Paint coverage and shit.
Yeah, it was.
Those were the glory days.
You can do some shit with
TV
Mario
Parade's old game of the year 2019, Mario Paint.
Paint. I mean, there's an argument to be made.
I have... I'm not sure I should say never, but I have played very little Mario Paint, if any at all. Because that seems like a neat thing.
I don't even remember where the fuck I got Mario Paint. Because it came with the, like, wherever I got it, I also got the SNES mouse thing with it to
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, because I never had actual Mario Paint. I think I saw a friend play it once.
Ah.
But, yeah, if I did it now, it would probably just be... Because as far as I know, there is no virtual console Mario Paint.
Mm.
Probably more expensive than it deserves to be for the actual thing with the actual mouse.
I can tell you right now that it is not, because I got Mario Paint and the mouse. I got the mouse at a thrift store for like $5, and then I got...
Oh, that's a nice deal.
I got Mario Paint at one of those old game stores for like $0.25.
Okay,
Wait.
yeah, take it back. On eBay, you can get like both for $20.
You can fit the guitar in your backpack, but you can't fit that picture in?
Nope,
That seems weird.
that does in fact seem pretty weird.
Who has 2 alarm clocks?
That's-
People are insane.
You're saying they deserve to have their toilet broken?
Clearly.
Yeah, by the way, Rob, this is a game called...
Who is Two Vitas?
What kind of... What...
Hey, Vita has a use.
Alarm clocks have a use.
No, they
With
don't.
the-
Not in the age of phones.
With a Vita, you can play Wake Up Club.
That's true.
Exactly. Alarm clocks are doubly obsolete. Who just leaves this much cash laying around?
That's a great question.
People who deserve to be robbed.
Fair. Get that printer and get that TV out the window.
We're working on it.
You've been working on it. The robbery has gone wrong so many times.
Yeah, that's why they leave so much cash around, because they know that no one's going to get away with it.
What?
The thing
Oh,
that's
the
going to
wet
happen
van.
is the toilet's
Break
going
the
to get
toilet
broken
for that
before the thief gets tased in a dumpster.
Oh, I still love the idea of TFP getting tased in a dumpster. It's such a funny mental image. I want you to stack up so much expensive shit outside the window that when you try to get out, you can't. And you get tased.
Well, luckily, like, no one can see back here.
Or you just start, like, piling up electronics, and then, like, it rains.
Just because,
Like, oh,
at some
shit.
point, this just becomes an Eric Andre skit, and just smashing everything by accident, and falling ass backwards into.
Wait, what are you doing?
You can do a lot of crazy
what are
shit.
you
in that
doing?
game, too.
Trying to hide.
From
that
what?
So that I don't get spotted holding a printer. Which is apparently, like, the most suspect thing in the world.
Well, is your... Yeah! Look at you! Can you not run with the printer? Just throw the printer into the bushes and come back for it later.
I'm working on it.
God, you were never gonna get back for the TV in time.
But you stood up. I thought you just did like a super floaty jump, and I was like, what?
God damn it. Just go! Just go!
Sprint with that printer.
This is me clicking the run button with the printer.
Why did you...
Why
really should
can't
park
you hold an
closer.
expensive laser printer and run it like 20 miles an hour
Roll
at the same
roll
time?
it down the hill. Get it at the bottom.
Can you get a Deus Ex Human Revolution style, like, upgrade to your arm so you can just chuck it at, cops?
Like,
Like, just start chucking furniture at cops?
Hold on.
God, now I want, like, Cyberpunk
Hold
Thief
on.
Simulator. Get that in the car and then go. Fuck the... Oh, dude. It's in! Leave the trunk open,
Oh.
go!
Shit.
We're not gonna make it back in time to get the rest of that shit.
Everything
God.
is fine.
You went back for the picture! You went back for the picture and not the TV! You fucking... God damn it.
Everything
Go.
is fine. Check us out. We're
Best.
driving
Oh, dear.
away.
God damn it. Yes, leave the trunk
Best.
open.
Someone had stolen the printer from your trunk.
I wonder what your rating is going to be for this.
I got a D.
I mean, that seems
I,
fair.
I got 2 stars in stealth, which I'm
I need you to learn
fucking
to collect
amazed
Aladdin.
at.
Like a man spider, you know?
I thought this was a solo sneaking mission.
You'll never catch me alive, coppers.
Good work.
Oh, God.
Alright. Totally did it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was definitely not smoking six
Welcome
style.
back.
Smoking sexy.
Alright, I've got to learn to climb shit.
Yeah. Let me actually go back to my house and see if I can sell these things on Evil eBay, because you get more money that way than at the pawn shop.
Yeah, I wonder what the use of the pawn shop is, really.
For things that you can't sell.
Oh, okay. There are just some things that won't let you.
Oh, well, like... Hold on, let me go back to here. So, like, I sold, Oh, well, I guess maybe sometimes they just come back. But, like, some things aren't wanted on Evil eBay, so you have to go to the pawn shop, and then some things you might find more of in a zone than not, so you sell your excess at the pawn shop. So, like, I gotta go sell this, this printer at the pawn shop, because no one wants it on Evil eBay. This is not the pawn shop.
Quality laser printer. Only a few bumps from,
From chucking it down a hill?
Like new.
Welcome back.
Alright, level up by stealing stuff.
I like that pawn shop guy won't buy anything suspicious from you, but has no problems with you coming by on like a fucking daily basis with just stacks of random bullshit to sell him. Like, you know, suddenly you just, you know, found a lot of things in your garage that you decided to pawn.
I mean, look.
Nothing suspicious about that.
Yeah.
Guy who always wears gloves.
Look, man, sometimes, you know how, like, those DNA things are. I don't want anybody knowing my fingerprints.
Yeah, for totally legit reasons.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, OJ.
man, OJ.
Did you just lockpick the door directly? Yep, no, he's right there.
it's fine.
I
You
didn't
should.
do
I feel like you should have closed that door.
I was trying to sneak
Nope,
in
you
behind
just-
them, but it didn't work, so...
You're not very sneaky.
I am
They
the...
keep looking directly at you when you get close to the threshold.
I am the sneakiest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you even leveled up your sneaking ability?
I don't think there is a level up for your sneaking ability.
How is there not a level up for your sneaking? Well, this game is Polish.
But yeah.
Oh, that explains it.
Also,
Make them weird.
I want to point out you can't sneak upstairs, which is the funniest thing to me.
At least there is an ability to carry large objects faster.
Yes, and like more backpack space, which is...
Sadly, no ability to just, like, shot put large items. God, you keep breaking into these depressing-ass ancient houses with all their bullshit that's not worth stealing.
Yeah, because the people who have
Can you
stuff...
steal their shoes?
No,
Why not?
because that's rude.
Break their toilet before you leave.
No.
Why?
Because I already broke that toilet and it's already back, so...
Oh, well. Yeah. Fuck them. They should have bought something more expensive. Well, I guess they couldn't because they had to replace the toilet. We were fucking up these people's budget.
I wonder if that painting is still outside.
Maybe. I wonder if that TV is still there.
Probably, but also so is everybody in this house.
Finished a Mario Maker level where, like, once you win, it puts you on a train to a buzzsaw.
Nice.
Have you tried any of the Mario Maker levels Dan Reichert has put up?
I haven't. I don't know how can I search for those?
He's
Yeah.
putting them on Twitter.
Oh.
It appears that at some point they did pick up that picture off the ground, but you can't just get it back off the wall.
That's true. Oh shit.
God damn it.
No, we're fine.
Did you fly too close to the sun?
No, we're fine. I thought we were gonna fly too close to the sun, but everything is okay. Although we are just gonna chuck that painting like over this fence and then lose
The
it.
song's not even in the show.
It's not.
Where did that go?
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is. I
I'm retweeting now.
threw the painting in a funky way and then I didn't see it, so I thought
God, monkey painting.
I threw the painting through the world, but
Just landed in the
it
bushes.
just landed in the bushes kind of awkwardly. I'm not doing anything shady, ma'am. Ma'am, you're doing shady things. You're just walking in a circle. I call the cops on her. Can't a man carry a painting in peace?
Is a man not entitled to the theft of his brow?
No, says the man in Moscow. So no, says the man in Poland.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So one of Dan's levels.
How- how the-
0.55% clear rate. It's called the Bad Time Forest.
I hear it's a bad time.
Yeah,
Also, apparently, I saw on Twitter that they're gonna watch Evangelion,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
which I cannot wait to hear the reactions of that fucking shit. Because I don't even know what they know about it. Probably
I'm going to
nothing.
assume very little,
Yeah.
because it's Dan Reichert we're talking about, and he didn't know anything about fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The anime expert is on the case. Man, I can't wait to see what wrestling references he comes up with.
You see, whoever wrote the Evangelions, like a lot like Vince McMahon, is just way into incest. For like, oh god,
Gendo is a lot like Vince McMahon.
It's true.
The money.
that
Break
didn't
your
go well.
legs, Sean, Shinji,
Shane.
Shane rather.
That could have gone better.
Coincidence?
That was, how shall we say, less than ideal.
The cops were called, run and hide away. Yeah, it's probably less than idea.
Yeah, just gotta play it cool. Be like, printer inspector, I've come to inspect your printer.
You know, my bag's almost full. Then I got a painting. What if we just left?
Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, I got an F.
So you're in jail.
No.
Gonna be honest, I'm surprised you could get something worse than a D.
Welcome back.
Oh wait, let me. I always forget. Gotta go check the evil eBay.
And there's no way to tell beforehand whether or not you can sell it there.
No.
It seems weird.
Seems Polish.
Fair. I mean, especially because it drops you off at the pawn shop.
Well, no, I'm picking the pawn shop, so that's
Oh,
not me.
okay. Never mind. I assumed it was just automatically dropping you off here first, and then So I was thinking it was really weird that you would not be able to see that beforehand.
I also want to point out that painting, I think, at the pawn shop was like $20.
Totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dan, you're a dick.
How goes the?
How's the level?
I was just like, oh, I got a cloud that I can float in. That seems to make things really easy. And then I realized the cloud disappears after a short second. The reason he gave it to you is because you needed to get through this one part. If you don't have it, you're fucking fucked.
You did watch, like, did you watch any of the stuff of him making levels for Patrick to play
Yeah.
through? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how he works.
Yeah, that's like, that is an enhanced interrogation tactic, I would say.
Dan at all times is Ryan burning money and laughing.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I fucking love that video.
It's so good. If nothing else, at least we got that to always remember Ryan by.
Oh yeah.
The, like, perfect send-off.
Anyway, whoop,
No, no, no. Fuck.
I'm gonna hit this escape button so I can. We're gonna exit this game
Oh?
because there's another game that I.
Uh-oh. I don't know what this other thing is.
That's right.
Probably some bullshit.
Eh. I gotta fix my audio offset because that was a PC game and it doesn't need any audio offset. So audio may get a little janky for about a second. I don't know how this works. Had to go put in more audio offset. So
Should we be talking so you can hear things? So you
I
can
don't
judge the
know.
audio?
I'm not. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna work. So
Alright.
that is what I believe. I'm gonna set this controller down.
You don't want to talk about that weird wrestling match last night where Jabali tried to murder a man?
That was so
Justin
good.
Wong gave him a fight stick to break over someone's head?
Yeah, he did.
I'm what?
That was a weird fight.
is
I apparently missed some shit at CEO.
There was a big wrestling event that happened at CEO. And Justin Wong and Yipes were in the front row being psyched the whole time. And at one point, Jabali and another guy were in a hardcore match, and Justin Wong gave Jabali a fight stick to kill the other man with.
That happened.
Heel turn.
It was actually a shockingly good match, I'm not gonna lie.
I was legitimately
Jabali
surprised.
went through a table. He tried to drown a man at a pool. He got strangled with the cord from a GameCube controller.
Nice.
The I appreciated the thumbtack spot, but Jabali took out a bag, and instead of thumbtacks, it was just filled with arcade buttons with Jabali's face on them.
And then a man got slammed into a stack of arcade buttons.
Yep.
Oh, hey, this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
I've heard a thing or two about this game.
I have too. Mostly during the Prince of Persia streams.
Well,
Yeah.
it was either that or talk about Prince of Persia.
Fair.
As long as you've patched it, you're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah, don't get grabbed.
Rough around
What?
the edges, but I think Bloodstained's real good.
Yeah. It is a really good base if they want to make some more not Castlevanias. And I kind of hope they do, because like I finished Bloodstained and then immediately it was like, man, I could go for another one of those. Like immediately. I like me some Metroidvanias. as it
A
turns
good
out.
classic Castlevania and a good Soten Castlevania out of that Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Let me turn up my television because I was like, I have my earbuds in, but I'm not hearing anything. It's because the volume on my TV was down. English. Yeah, works for me. That's fine.
Also,
Like the
while I...
background art.
Hmm?
The background art of the title screen.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Last thought on that wrestling show. While I really liked the theme, I feel like they could have gone harder with the Firefest references.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know. I appreciated.
You appreciated the stage covered in FEMA tents?
Well, that, but I was also gonna say that halfway through, when they're like, our budget's running out, we got to take out half these hot bikini models, and then they just replace them with mannequins.
The whole gimmick of the show.
To get a Monster Energy drink. or
Sadly, they
something.
didn't go that far with it. That's what I mean. They could have gone so much farther because the gimmick of the show was that Kenny Omega watched the first part of that Firefest documentary and was like, man, this is a great idea. This festival sounds awesome. Let's do a thing like that ourselves. And then left and never finished watching the documentary and set up the show. And everyone else was constantly trying to convince him, like, dude, watch the rest of the documentary. And he's like, I'm busy. I don't have time. I gotta set up the show, though. Everybody's just like, oh, god damn it.
I fucking love Kenny Omega.
He's pretty good.
He dressed up as
and
Akuma.
the fucking Young Bucks gear got lost at the airport, so they came out dressed as Ryu and Ken. And Kenny Omega came out dressed as Akuma. To fight fucking Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix.
And Laredo Kid.
Laredo Kid, pretty good. As you'd expect from the fucking person that Pentagon and Phoenix pick for their third person.
And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hells,
Pentagon Jr. is still like the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah, he is.
That consists whether or not Lucha Underground is a thing.
Is it possibly not being a thing?
I mean, it's
Lucha
probably
Underground
not getting
is,
another
like,
season.
pretty dead.
It's super dead.
Oh, okay.
Which is a bummer.
It is a bummer, because, man, Season 4 was not great, but it had a
ended
strong
so good.
ending. It had the strongest fucking ending. Holy shit. But on the other hand, that's kind of a perfect cliffhanger to end on.
You should just do another comic book.
Probably.
Because, like, that other comic book was pretty good.
It was alright.
Except for when they retconned it in Season 4.
Yeah.
this new bloodstained ritual. Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the
Okay,
frozen
that's
castle.
not for this.
Their galleon cuts through the water.
Have you given up on the level?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're gonna have a bad time. Yeah. It's a description, and that's accurate.
See, this is why, like, the levels that I make, I try not to do that.
You try to make, like, challenging casual levels, kind of.
Like,
Levels that are fun or pretty or something,
yeah, that's the goal, at least.
instead
I like
of
when I
something
played,
that
it
makes
had,
somebody
like, a
want to commit
Western
murder.
theme to it.
Hmm?
Felt like it had like a Western theme. The one I played of yours.
Yeah.
TFP.
It was Jigo's doing.
I
Like, it was
appreciated
a
that.
Western theme, and, like, I had... Like, the idea that I had was, like, you had the Koopa Troopa faction, and then you had, like, the Goomba faction. And so you go through the Koopa Troopa platforming section that's, like, industrialized and with the wooden platforms, and then you go to the Goomba section, and it's all, like, mushroom platforms and organic and stuff.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent.
The facts are
The hell you
apparent.
endured 10 years ago would break the best Miriam. I want you to know that,
It was their transgression.
obviously,
Well, if Jibo is responsible,
I ought to do it.
but I'm the only one who can.
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that's
Subtitles.
observing the end of the magic's hold on you. I was able. I had the chest there, packed with the scent.
This chest? Wait. Oh, that chest.
Good.
Oh, shit!
I'll take care of it.
Funky... little squidman. Oh, God. Oh, that was supposed to happen.
That's my name, Squidman.
Was that a shot?
I'd forgotten.
The demon's power was transmit. The strength you gain from it is.
I thought the proceed.
It did.
I know my body, and I'm going to need all if I run into trouble.
Also, I guess some people still aren't psyched about the 3D art style in this game, but I actually like it.
I like it, and when it's done well, it's really good. I just feel like
How did I
some
get
areas had,
The demons
you
from
know,
the castle.
more work
Oh,
put
yeah,
into
can
them
you
than
help me wake
others.
up these
Yeah. There are definitely areas of the game that I feel like they kind of skimped on, but, you know, the game is good.
Yeah, no, the game is great.
This is some
All hail the
some
game.
bootleg Castlevania music happening right here.
Did you expect anything less?
Whatever, this is straight from the source.
It's raw, untapped Castlevania.
This is new Castlevania music.
New Coke of Castlevania.
Ugh.
And it's a choice of a new generation. Looks that camera.
It's like Crystal Pepsi.
They
These scarfs.
It's probably gonna sound crazy, but like I kind of prefer the like action platformer Castlevania, like Super Castlevania, and earlier than Symphony of the Night.
TFP's the same way, I
yeah,
think.
I'm pretty much the same way.
You're in good company. I mean, I prefer the Stylevanias, but I mean, the action ones are. I don't grudge anyone liking those more.
Yeah, I kind of like both. I prefer the RPGs, but I'll play me some old Castlevania.
Especially Rondo. Rondo is good.
I think what I've discovered is that I prefer the old, like the action platformer Castlevanias, and if you're gonna make me play one of these, I would rather it be more Castlevania, less Metroid, because I want like RPG level up stuff in it.
Mm-hmm. You want an area of sorrow?
Yes.
There's definitely lots of leveling up in this one. Leveling you up, leveling your gear up, leveling your...
Leveling up your barber?
Yeah.
Like I like Symphony of the Night, but it was like pretty much after the castle turns upside down, like casually playing through it. I'm like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
See, I actually really like the inverted castle thing.
It's a cool idea. I like it as an idea. It's really cool, like design-wise. But it's just like I got completely.
This is
lost
not a
what the hell to do.
boat.
What? Yes, it is.
This room is so not on a boat. It is not
Shut up.
even funny how not on
What are you
a boat.
talking about?
Are you saying this is too big to be a boat and structurally not a boat?
I'm saying that there are brick walls and also the
Not
moon back there.
Fucking game.
What are you talking about? But no, I like the inverted castle in Symphony of the Night literally just because it meant there was more Symphony of the Night.
Sure.
Like
Right.
I kind of want one of these games to just never end. Like,
Man,
as soon as this game was over, I was like, man, I want it. Like, I wish that there was more, or I wish there was another one out right now I could go play.
That's a good catch, TFB. I didn't even think about the save room being totally out of place on the boat.
Oh, yeah, no, that was one of the first things I noticed when I walked in there, was like, this is... Yeah, no, there's like support columns in the back. This room goes.
Oh god damn it! Fuck.
How's it going?
All right. It's not too bad actually. This level isn't too bad. It's just you gotta constantly spin jump on a thwomp.
What modes have you been doing in the Super Mario Maker 2, Rob? Have you been doing like story mode or like?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of story mode, or not quite a bit, but a little bit. I only got it today. So I think I'm at like 20-ish% with the castle being rebuilt. Those levels are cool that they made.
Yeah.
Like just like a lot of like gimmick, like here's this one thing,
Yeah, like
this one weird trick.
I like those levels for being like, we tried this weird thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do it better in the create mode. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely good for that, and it makes like I messed around the create mode a little bit in the first one, but it always bummed me out that it wasn't like couldn't just recreate Mario levels basically. Not because I wanted to do that, but because I wanted to be like have the tool set that you could do that.
Makes
Like,
sense.
the fact that slopes weren't a thing in the original was just like, what the fuck? Like, that seems like such an oversight. And the fact that that's all here, like pretty much everything you need is here. And
It's kind of crazy, like how much people did without slopes.
Yeah, I know. It's like what people were able to pull off in the original was crazy, but like the amount of tools that you have at your disposal here.
Yeah, now you kind of have everything you could want, so...
Yeah, like you have everything you could possibly want, and then extra shit that you didn't even like think about.
I feel like my two things are I want semi-solid slopes, like at the beginning of Super Mario World. That's like the one thing that I'm like, I wish this was here.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's not there yet.
But other than that, yeah. I got a sword. Oops.
I mean, ultimately, what I honestly would probably go crazy for is a like 3D Mario Maker, one that would do like 64 and Sunshine and Galaxy levels.
Yeah,
Mainly
Super
Galaxy.
Mario Sunshine.
Galaxy Maker would be fucking weird.
Mainly Galaxy Maker, to be perfectly honest with
But
you.
Super Mario Sunshine Maker, though.
But Galaxy Maker.
Sounds hard. Like
It
Project
does sound
Spark
like that.
Mario.
Yeah.
You're gonna get Luigi's Mansion Maker and you're gonna like it.
No.
Zelda's Majora's Mask Maker.
Nintendo's like, we heard that you all wanted a 3D Mario Maker, so we put it on the 3DS.
No, they did that already.
And
It's true.
there is no online functionality. Please enjoy.
That, again, you're
Yeah.
saying a thing that already happened.
Because Nintendo's like, what, internet? That was another thing today, is I was trying to figure out the best way to fucking get this game. Because you can get the game, you can just buy it, of course.
Yeah.
But then there's also the bundle that it has, where you just...
You
in
get a
Canada,
year of...
You get a year of Switch Online for like less than half the price if you buy the bundle.
Yeah.
Here it's like Switch Online is $25 a year, and the bundle's an extra $10, so you just get Switch Online for $10 a year. And I was like, okay. And then there's also the voucher thing that they have if you have Switch Online, where you get
Yeah, where you get like for $100 you get 2 digital games.
Yeah, here it's like you get the games are $80, and so if you get the vouchers, so the voucher costs $133, and so you end up saving like $27, I think, before tax. So I was like trying to figure out the fucking math on doing it, and
God.
like seeing what other people said and like what the actual best solution is. The best solution is just to not even use a voucher, just buy the bundle basically. It's just it felt way more confusing than it needed to be. But hey, it's Nintendo.
Let me tell you about them friend codes.
Yeah!
Happened.
Friend codes.
Man, remember the time of friend codes and then friend
It's like,
codes?
oh god, that's over. Oh wait, no.
Is
it's
it? Oh, that's not.
The
I
year
don't
of
like
friend
that.
codes never ends.
Like they went from a system where they didn't have that, and then they put it back in. Like we heard that you've all been missing the friend codes.
Remember when friend codes were game specific?
Oh god, that was something.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember that.
That was on the original Wii and
DS and
the
Wii.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't use. Yeah, I don't think I had any friends on the Wii.
I did not play much, if any, online on
I
those.
don't. Brawl. I think I had one friend on the Wii, and it was just to play Brawl with, because.
I tried Brawl once, and I'm like, wow, this is horrible netcode.
It's not good. But it was either that or a half-hour drive to my friend's, so.
Sure.
And I was like, what, like 13 at the time, I guess? So. Nintendo.
They try.
Do they?
Sometimes.
Do they, though?
Sometimes.
They have online playing of this fucking game, and you can't do it with your friends.
Yes.
Yet.
They might get there.
Ah!
Hmm.
I found a invisible wall. Because my Castlevania senses were tingling, and I looked at the map.
That usually does help.
And it was like, there's a room here, but it doesn't have a door.
Also, is this like the only area of the fucking game that actually has a map you can get? So I feel like I never found another map this entire game.
There might have been one. I don't totally remember.
Do you ever get to come back here in case? Because it seems like there are some areas that I can't get to without. Okay.
Yeah, there's nowhere in the game that you can only go to once.
Yeah, you'll be able to get back to everywhere.
Okay. I'm going to stop worrying so much about like.
There's no. I would honestly go as far as to say there isn't really no point of no return.
Make all your decisions now. Finish all your side quests. Because
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh hey,
I'm
it's a
dead.
whip.
Whip or sword.
Why not both? But only if you have that DLC.
Whipper
Whips are
sword
kinda
and a
interesting in this
cord.
game. Act very Belmont-like. They're totally fine weapons, and I use them a lot.
God.
But,
Yeah, it is definitely not what you'd expect from a Castlevania whip.
Seems like they're aerial weapons because it seems like it does more damage when I jump.
I don't think it does more damage, but I found that using it while short hopping was most effective just because there's less cooldown that way.
Oh, I guess that's resets. Oh, I see.
Maybe I was just hitting the iron.
Oh, it's because you're fighting that dude.
Yeah.
His weak point is where his head would be. So the jump attack is hitting his weak point.
Also, different enemies have weaknesses to different weapon types.
That too.
Fun.
If you want to hit that flying guy, you can use your directional fireballs if he's too high up.
Or I can just jump and whip him.
That you can. That you can. Be good.
Delfino Plaza music. Never not hilarious.
It's so good though.
Man, Mario Sunshine's a fucking game.
Look at this anime motherfucker.
Tell me you didn't.
Just gonna assume you mean Jeeble.
After all the sins humans
Johannes, and you're right. It's horrible.
No! No, there you are. Very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle what I intend to do. Is reshuffle joy. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel.
I was the one that came to you, Brooke.
This is...
Our power doesn't. I've given up on my humanity.
Master Jeeble, we must
Oh hey, isn't that the boss from the NES one?
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Along the way, you'll have no... If you can steal clay... Come, Grandma.
The lady that the Gremory, isn't that the boss from the
Oh
Curse
yeah,
of the Moon?
from the Curse of the Moon.
She totally is. Yeah, you'll see a lot of stuff from Curse of the Moon with this.
Yeah, some people make comebacks.
It's the curse of the moon.
Damn it.
Ow.
Alright, now quick, beat this boss.
I'm working on it.
It's gonna be super easy.
Just do it. It's so simple. Just do it. Look at how good he did it. He just
Yeah.
did it and didn't even like get hit. This is like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like flawless victory first try. It was pretty amazing.
Lady, what's cracking?
Ah.
Ugh.
Hey, don't pick this belief.
Upset stomach?
Pick-
Diarrhea? Hey.
Pepto-Bismol. Ouch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ow. Super rude. Yay! I did it. First try.
Use no magic or nothing.
Nope. Maybe I used a few potions, but you know. What's potion?
Items.
What's potion between friends? What's? Oh God,
Why would you use
anime
items?
Bloodstained.
and David Hayter, the most anime.
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
Bloodstained.
Bloodstained.
The voice acting and writing this are pretty darn good for a Castlevania.
All right.
Kind of disappointed we didn't get a, like, I Am the Wind-esque ending song, though.
On one hand, that would have been awesome. On the other hand, it definitely wouldn't have been long enough for the credits.
Fair.
No,
Okay,
just,
but what if the credits was just all of the backers singing I Am the Wind?
Yeah.
Is that? I just picture that as like the "We Are the World" music video. Just everyone in a room with headphones on. Bob Dylan looking confused, you know. They got Bob Dylan there. For some
oh hey, look, it's Make Me Mad's favorite character.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lady with long blonde hair.
I was joking.
Thank you, Mir. You know who I am.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
And her name is Dominique.
Yes, the church sent
Oh, come
an
on.
exorcist. And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. She deserves to be armed with all.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is Yes, there's no mistake. Then let me. I find it curious that the outpouring just happens to coincide.
You're right. It is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into.
Oh, I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have. I have no intention. You don't have to. Thank you, Miri.
Pardon me. Oh, hello there.
Hello, tiny child.
I'm alright, thank
Hey.
You're quite welcome. What a lovely name. Anne, you.
Oh.
Come on, this way.
Come, tiny child, follow the weird dominatrix nun lady.
Yay.
She's just Bayonetta.
Nah.
I did some looking around.
I guess that's more
before,
librarian.
and this
She did dress
place
up as a nun
seems
once.
secure.
Yes.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will. What? Don't be fooled. We would. I'll be fine.
I got this.
Let's not.
Come back if you need it.
I know.
Stealing your stuff.
Miriam,
What's up?
since this is your first, I have made a. I would have liked to provide what you need for. I will need money, and no, I can also.
Pay me money.
Of course.
Yeah.
I am not permitted to sell. You may
Get
want to
paid.
keep extras, and more importantly, may accelerate. I still All right. I think that. What are you looking to buy?
What are you buying?
Some great things on sale.
So how is SGDQ without a bunch of assholes dragging you to Sex World this year?
Still pretty fun.
Yeah.
How is SGDQ without Serve snoring? Jesus
I don't think you
Christ.
experienced much of that. Did you?
Fair, you know.
I bailed out, so I was able to avoid that last year. But
Fair.
no snoring is better than snoring. I
forgot.
definitely agree.
I invite they all have
That was
First night, that
so
was legit
crazy.
terrifying.
That was so crazy.
Dominique.
I've never heard anyone snore like that in my fucking life.
No, it's just like, are you dying?
I thought it was a joke. I did not think that was
okay,
real.
No, I did. Yeah, no, totally. I was like, oh god, you're just being an asshole. Like, nope.
Who are you?
He's asleep, and that's.
We were checking for other rooms, man. That shit got bad. Fucking next day trip to go get earplugs.
Yeah. They worked.
Yeah, no, that was actually a good move.
You're welcome.
Christ.
It's worth the investment. Fucking sleep.
Sleep is important.
Turns out.
It's also important to kill these monsters.
I'm trying.
Otherwise, you'd have to take pillows down to the board game room and sleep there.
That wouldn't be so bad. And then you could turn that into like an additional rule for your games of play board games without waking the person sleeping in the pile.
Wait, Daddy.
Hold on. Please let this be a save room. Damn it.
Still, like, it's still hilarious to me that at first I didn't realize the guy running the Evil Zone tournament was the dude who, like, told the other guy to be quiet on stream. Shut up on stream,
If you're
caveman?
looking for a save room, there's one back in the town.
Yeah, I believe it was Caveman.
Yeah. Like, I didn't realize till after the fact. He seemed familiar, and then I realized, oh, he's from that fucking video where he tells that guy to be quiet.
SGDQ was a magical time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Once I've transmuted, I'll do my best, but when it...
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal, each shard requires... Try it when you get...
I think I...
Also, neither one of us has... If you bring me the ingredient with proper nutrition and a very...
Eat food. Also, for a second, I thought that said TFP, and I was like, wait, what? No, it just said tip.
Narcissist.
Yup. You know this by now. I needed the save room because I had none hit points. Oh! That was cool.
Yes, I didn't get this at first, but with the food crafting, the way it works is it's a permanent stat bonus the first time you eat each different type of food.
It's pretty nice. Double skill gain. Always fun.
Stabbed through the heart, double E timed.
Whoa. That's far more dramatic than I thought that was going to be. I thought that that tentacle ability was just going to be like that thing from Bloodborne. Ow. Where you shoot out like a tentacle from your hand. Not it calls in a big tentacle from everywhere.
Takes a bit of mana, by which I mean a ton of mana. But,
Yeah, it's kind of expensive at first.
But, you know.
Is handy for
Tentacle,
clearing screens, though.
yeah, you want quality tentacles, you gotta pay for them.
Exactly.
We're serving you.
Serv is playing the game of life with his new famous friends.
Oh.
He's got new streaming friends. They get like 5 viewers.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Man, he's
Out of our
esports
league.
now.
Big numbers.
Oh, elf ears.
That's it. I looked it up on Steam after I saw him playing that game. And I like that there are 2 versions of the Game of Life on Steam. One that has like god-awful, terrible reviews that everyone hates, and one that everyone's fine with. And they're both just called the Game of Life. But with, like, they're both the same game, just different developers, I guess. And one version blows.
Oh, birds.
Wow, fuck. Okay, that's a level.
A good one or a bad one?
It's good, it's just like hard as fuck and you gotta keep running.
Oh, it's a big rat.
Oh, oh, okay, no, I'm not missing something.
I appreciate that I got cheese from the big rat.
I mean, what else would it drop?
That's a great question.
No,
Yeah,
go use this cheese you got from a rat to make a pizza.
By the way, I highly recommend spending your 8 Bitcoin rather than hoarding it, because those weapons do not stat up unless you buy expensive 16-bit and 32-bit coins.
Yeah, I kept my 8 Bitcoin for the entire game and never used it to buy anything.
What if you need it later?
I didn't.
So what if you
More.
did,
Never
though?
needed it, ever. I could have used it to, like, upgrade a skill from way later in the game, I guess, but those skills didn't seem that great anyways.
What'll it be?
Yeah, you can use the 8 Bitcoin to make all of the backer weapons.
Oh, let's get the lightsaber.
I'll go with this.
You don't want the weird chainsaw sword?
Nah.
I like it.
Encrypted Orchid.
Yep.
I'm just laughing at this Mario Maker level where apparently you just need to have 1 coin to complete the level, but there's a bunch of coins all over the place, but then places you cannot get to.
It's a great idea.
That's,
Like,
yeah.
there's just coins everywhere, but you cannot reach them. Like dangling on chains, but you just cannot get to it. It's such a dick thing. Okay, oh, I can get... Oh, maybe... Oh. Oh no, I can get that one. Fuck, no I can't.
I'll go with this.
Shit.
I'll go with this.
Can't break these cuffs.
Johannes.
It started when the interests of the rich shipped the alchemists with the guild members, so they warned again, but people don't.
You mean
Yes.
it's all right?
Yeah, look at that lightsaber.
Will as soon as my stream catches up.
Yeah.
So I do know that looks cool.
No!
You having any luck getting your 1 coin?
No, there's one that you almost jumped to, but the second you go to jump to it, they trigger a thing that makes it turn into a block.
That's so good.
I got 3. Oh, this is a trick.
Uh-oh.
They just gave me a fuck ton. Okay, oh, okay.
Look, man, you just need the 1.
I forget, does the lightsaber have a quarter circle attack?
Yes, yes, it does.
Cool.
Yeah, I like all the weird special abilities and such the weapons have.
I didn't realize there were quarter circle attacks until Graf said so.
Now, almost every weapon has a special attack. They're not all quarter circles. Some of them are forward, back, forward. Some
Or
of them
double taps.
are down, downs. Most weapons only have one special attack, but some have two.
Oh, this is fancy looking. Oh, look at these Kickstarter backers.
I actually really like the way this game incorporated those Kickstarter backers of just portraits all over the castle.
I like the portrait of a cat.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Dracu cat.
Like, honestly, now I kind of wish that I had backed this game back in the day just so I could have had a cool aristocratic portrait.
I think it was a pretty high tier, though.
Probably. I would assume that was a high tier. Which
I-
means I appreciate it all the more that someone spit that high tier donation getting their cat in the game.
Yeah. I considered going up for the weapon tier, but I ended up just going with the credits. Weapon tier was like $2,000.
For the record, I missed you in the credits, but that's because the credits were, like, huge.
I think the first time they show them, it's an abridged version, and you need to like go into the credits part in the menu for the one that goes forever. But I might be wrong on that.
Even the abridged version seemed like it took a while, so...
Yeah, it was. They're not short credits, no matter how you see them.
It's not Ubisoft, though.
What is, really?
Ubisoft.
Oh.
No,
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Fuck you up.
Oh, there's the kitty!
Yeah.
Look at him! He's got a little monocle!
Yeah!
That's the
That
cutest.
cat means business.
That's so adorable. I almost am out of health again. I'm very,
Yeah, early on it's easy to get killed in this game.
I'm very good at Castlevania.
Those bats are a fucking menace.
If you need to escape, they probably gave you a waystone, which is the kind of like the town portal item.
They did.
I used a lot
You
of
just
those.
use that to get back.
I just want to look at the kitty picture, though.
I mean, you can. The only thing that can stop you from looking at the kitty picture is death.
Oops. You shit, ghosts.
Yeah.
You shit, blood grinder knights.
BG ain't here to save you now, ghosts.
Give me your money. Oh, nanomachines.
Nanomachines.
Oh, Is that hurting me? I'm just taking a nice bath in blood.
I don't think the blood hurts you.
That's good. I like when blood doesn't hurt. Ow.
Not only does it not hurt you, I don't think it suffocates you either.
Miriam can just hold her breath for a really long time.
It would be funny if you just came out covered in blood and you warped back to town.
If you were, in a word, bloodstained, if you will.
Exactly.
Hello, sir.
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here, Johannes? That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of
Is
this.
this the guy from Curse the Moon, the old guy?
Yep,
Yes.
he sure is.
You
Okay.
have a lot to explain.
All that is in the past.
Don't I...
Well, enough, child.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know.
Wait, what are you doing here?
How are you still alive? What were you thinking of coming here? You can answer my question first.
I asked it
The
first.
matter is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book? The book? The Liber Locaia?
Gesundheit.
No mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome. But
I'ma touch that book.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way. You know full well my power exceeds your otherwise.
Later.
I came here because something...
Johannes,
It's... The guild used it to bring about the
book like that.
I know. Alfred
He said people had it.
It makes sense. He must have gotten his hands on it.
So now I have to stop.
No. Let's focus on Jeeble. If we...
Good point.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime.
Later. How'd you get past all those monsters?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, bats.
Yeah, bats are fun.
Bats were the early game, like, worst thing in the world.
They come at you fast and blend into the background, and you don't give a crap about nothing.
And at this point, you don't really have enough health to just tank the hits. Especially not when they're doing like 12 damage a shot.
Just gonna Hadoken that person with my, whoops. Lightsaber.
Seems like it's good as scrap as any.
Oh, yeah, the Garden of Silence reminded me. So I saw someone mention a really good... That's adorable. Look at that little flying pig.
The flying pigs are pretty cute.
I saw someone mention, like, what they thought the whole thing about the librarian was. The librarians. And I think they're totally right in that it's totally a setup for when Marty gets there to do the finger break thing on them shushing him.
You know, that would make sense. Because, yeah, as of right now, I don't really see the point of them. It's also kind of annoying to me because, like, man, there were some people during the audition phase for that who were really good, who did not get the part, and it's kind of frustrating. feel like that was kind of the one part of that whole wrestling show that did not land for me, though.
Hey, that guy's got a chainsaw sword.
If you kill him enough, maybe he'll drop it.
I think chainsaw swords.
Spoilers, the chainsaw sword's real good if you can get it.
Ow.
Remember, you've also got your weird directional shard thing for a ranged attack.
I should remember that, and yet every time I
But you won't.
don't.
The best way to bone your enemies.
Yeah. Mouth
It's
water?
pretty easy to get that bone pretty strong early in the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
It's what? Everything in that room is fine.
I know exactly what room you're talking about, and I haven't caught up yet.
Nothing weird about that room whatsoever.
Oh, shit.
Use that in max HP up.
Which came at a very good time. The big blood grinder knights sound like Donkey Kong.
With the death scream, you mean?
Yeah, just like eee.
String so or it can fire in spurts.
Damn it.
If he smacks ya, it's gonna hurt.
God, I am not here for the fucking Spiral Knight rap. Blood Grinder Knight rap.
Oh.
Ugh.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air.
But he's the first member of the Bloodstained crew.
Oh hey, it's this guy.
I'm yours.
Oh!
This is probably gonna go real bad for me.
You maybe should have checked other doors before you ran through the boss door, but okay.
It's fine. Oh, it's not fine.
I will cut down all.
Bloodstained.
But on the plus side, it has been about 2 hours,
It
so that worked
has.
out.
Bloodstained.
It's a pretty good video game. I recommend it to anybody who liked Area and Dawn of Sorrow.
Ugh.
Or just, you know, Metroidvanias in general, but specifically those two. Or Order of Ecclesia.
Yep, it's very much in the stylings of those other games that he made. Whoever his team at Konami was.
We're just gonna... We'll probably not do that on stream, but we're gonna get back there. before I actually
enough.
stop playing the video game. But yeah.
Oh, right. At least you got the safe in the castle.
Now I get to use more of my lightsaber, though.
Wom, wom.
But yeah. Join us next time for probably Soul Reaver. I'm just gonna skip this.
I'm excited for more Soul Reaver because you made it past that god-awful part with all the block pushing.
I made it past the cathedral.
Oh, that place is rough. But you're out, is the important thing.
Yeah. We never have to go back there again.
Well, thank God for that.
God, there's only 40 hours left.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going by the back of the box, there's like 56 hours left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
There is plenty of Soul Reaver left to go, according to the back of the box.
According to the back of the box being the key part there. I don't know where the fuck these people got 60 hours on that box, because that is insane.
The fuck is on? What did I just... Oh, that's what I picked up. It's a very soft and fluffy mane. Great.
Maybe that's how long a QA pass took, just because they have to be super thorough.
They just had to push all the blocks just everywhere. Just...
Make sure that all these blocks flipping works correctly.
I'm sure that all the walls have hitboxes.
Anyway. I'm gonna hit the stop streaming button.
Alright.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.